Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Code with DKs. So today's session we are going to discuss about the keys, primary keys and foreign key. Like in previous video, we covered up the data models, object-based logical model, record-based logical model. Right, in that we learn supertype, subtype, entity, attribute, relationship between them. Right. So in today's session we are going to discuss about the same record-based logical model, the next topic here. As you can see, so we are going to discuss primary key and foreign key. So let's proceed. So as you can see guys here, we are continuing with the same record-based logical model in this video. So the following diagram depicted parent-child relationship in a relational model. So in this diagram, you can see there are three tables. Table 1, Table 2, Table 3. Table 1 have three columns A, B, C. In Table 2 have also three columns D, A, E. In Table 3 also we have a three columns A, B, F as you can see. Right. So what do you mean by primary key? What do you mean by foreign key? Why we are using it in SQL database? What is the role of this? How the primary key playing important role in my database? Right. Why we are going to use it? Why requirement of the primary key? You get my point? So primary key has three golden rules. First, primary key never support duplicate value. What do you mean? Duplicate, I mean, suppose there is a one student ID like S001. So I cannot generate S001 once again, only one time. Suppose employee, so employee has ID like E001. So I cannot generate A001 once again, only one time, right? So primary key never support duplicate value is the first rule. Can you imagine guys, if primary key support duplicate value is a big issues, right? Once primary key started supported duplicates, so my data going to be messy, right? We cannot able to identify which data related to which one, which object, right? So that is why primary key always differentiate the differences. Yes, this is a primary key. That's why primary key is always unique. It's define the primary key is one kind of identifier for my table. Whatever table you are creating, so primary key working as a identifier, right? So first rule, primary key never support duplicate value. Second rule, primary key never support null values. It cannot left blank. That's why primary key always unique. Clear? Same as it is here. As you can see, primary key, if same primary key taking reference more than one table, like as you can see in this table 1, A is a taking reference as a primary key, A is a primary key are also taking reference in table 2A. So if same primary key taking reference more than one table is known as a foreign keys, right? Even you can see same A and B taking reference in table 1 as well as A and B taking reference in table 2 as a foreign key. So what do you mean by foreign key? Foreign key, if same primary key taking reference more than one table is known as is called foreign keys. So foreign key, why we are make it once you make a foreign key, so you don't need to give a reference for each of the table one by one. You just place foreign key with the ID, employee ID, it can be student ID, it can be customer ID, it can be project ID, any specific one, right? So in that case, we can use the foreign key. Next, as you can see, here, column A is the primary key of table 1, which is also represented in table 2 as a foreign key. I mentioned the comment here just for the more clarities, right? Here, table 3, which consists of column A, B, and F, can have the combination of column A and B as a foreign key, right? Next, steps for creating an ER diagram, right? What do you mean by ER diagram? As I told you previous video, ER means entity relationship. So the following steps should be followed while creating an ER diagram. So as you can see, 6 steps are there mentioned here. First one, identify the entities. We have to identify the number of entities regarding your project. Once we are creating a project, guys, so first we have to identify number of entity. Entity means number of table in my project. Regarding my project, how many number of table. Let's example, suppose school management system. So in school have like student registration detail, student fee detail, student examination detail, right? Student performance report, library detail, pune details, transportation details. There are so many of them, so on, etc. Find out the relationship like one to one to many to many relationship. We can find out as per the entities. Identify the key attribute. Like as I told you just now, primary key and foreign key. So we can identify the key attribute. How many primary keys are there? How many foreign keys is there? Identify other important attributes. Means what do you mean? Other important means you have to check is there something is missing or not. If you're missing, so you have to correct it. Draw a complete ER diagram, then you have to draw the complete ER diagram, complete entity relationship. After that, you have to review the ER diagram. Means review means you have to cross check everything is perfectly all right, something is missing there. If something is missing there in your table, so you can correct it, you can make it complete data integrity. Data integrity means correction of the data. Data should be accurate, correct data, right? So these are the 6 steps you have to keep in your mind once you are working on the ER diagram. So here you can see which of the following is not a record-based logical model. So did you see previous also? So hierarchical model, network model, relational model. These three are coming who? They are coming under the record-based logical model. So which one is the correct going to be? ER model. Why? Because ER model coming under the object-based logical model, not a record-based logical model. That's why ER model going to be correct answer. Like as I told you, ER stand for entity relationship. Clear? Okay guys, so that's it for this video. So next video we are going for the relational operators. Okay, thank you so much. I'll see you next video.